Politics and Social Media by Maureen Curie. The prevalence of social media in politics has made elected officials and candidates for public office more accountable and accessible to voters. The digital age has changed the world we live in, especially during Obama and Trump's elections, by creating a platform that allows the candidates and the voters to interact more efficiently. The use of social media in politics, including Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, has dramatically changed the way campaigns are run, the way money is spent, and the ability to publish content and broadcast it to millions instantaneously. In a digital age, your campaign must have a strong online presence, more than just an email account. By using Facebook, Obama was able to connect to voters during the 2012 election who lacked listed phone numbers. According to a survey in 2012, 22% of registered voters used social media to let others know that they voted. 30% reported that they were encouraged to vote for either President Obama or Governor Romney by friends and family on social networking sites, and 20% used a social networking site to encourage others to vote. Average voters are using online social networking to influence their friends and family on political matters. Facebook even gives you the option to let people know that you voted and who you voted for. In 2006, it was found that Democrats were more likely to engage in campaigning online than Republicans were. However, Republican congressional candidates were found to have a stronger YouTube presence than Democrats. The idea that a well-managed social media campaign can turn out a high-volume vote can't be dismissed due to the fact individuals who saw that their friends were voting and who they were voting for were actually more likely to vote. According to Facebook, candidates who were more successful on Facebook won their races. After the 2012 congressional elections, Facebook claimed that 74% of House races, the candidates with the most Facebook fans won their races. This was also true of 81% of the Senate candidates. If Trump received similar attention by buying ads, his social reach would cost $380 million. Instead, he's getting it for free in tweets, likes, and shares, whether it's positive or not. Social media's influence in this presidential election was stronger than it has ever been, and the information cycle it created will shape campaigns for years to come. Candidates have discovered the quickest way to make news is to put it out in a statement or a comment in a social media post. Patrick Ruffini, Republican political strategist and founder of Engage, a social media firm, spoke on the election being the first where candidates realized social media is their direct pipeline into mainstream media coverage and to voters. He later goes on to talk about a feedback loop where a candidate's posts on social media makes news, and then those stories get circulated through social media, building momentum and generating even more chatter. Frank Spicer, Social Flow's co-founder and chief production officer, said this is the first true social media election. Before, it was an auxiliary method of communication, but now candidates can put messages out there and get folks on social media to act on your behalf by just sharing it around. You don't have to buy access to reach millions of people anymore. Thanks to Trump's habitual social media first proclamations, social media has evolved from an afterthought to a strategy by using sites such as Twitter and Facebook as a direct line to voters. Among 18 to 29-year-olds, nearly two-thirds said social media is the most helpful means of learning new things about politics. I strongly agree that social media is helpful in learning new things, because during the election, all I had to do was click on my Twitter app, and I had everything that I needed to know at the edge of my fingertips. It's also the best way to reach the younger generation because we're already glued to our phones and constantly on all social media sites. Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders ramped up their social media presence to compete with one another, but nothing could compare to Trump's presence. In December, when Trump announced his proposal to ban all Muslims from entering the United States, the news generated more social media engagement than any other news about the election. Trump's comments remain the single most responded to news event with roughly 230,000 likes, more than 788 times the average number of Trump-related stories tend to receive. By January, Trump had become the most talked about person on the planet. Trump by himself eclipsed all conversation around terrorism, the economy, and other important issues. The conversation around him was greater than the top 10 other election issues combined.
Good afternoon. I'm still reporting on fake polls. Hats off to Addison Riddleberger columns for assembling this social media data. The 2016 elections will be the elections social scientists will look back on as the turning point year, the year where an analysis of social media will prove more predictive than paid polling. Assuming that is the correct prediction, what does that mean for the future of the Trump-Clinton presidential race? All of these stats are as of August 4th, 2016. Let's go to the data. Facebook likes. Trump, 10,174,358. Clinton, 5,385,959. In percentage terms, that's Trump 65.4%, Clinton 34.6%. Facebook live stream posts, the latest. Trump, 135,000 likes, 18,167 shares, 1.5 million views. Clinton, 11,000 likes, 0 shares, 321,000 views. In percentages, that means 83% for Trump, 17.0% for Clinton. Twitter, Trump, 10.6 million followers. Clinton, 8.1 million followers. In percentages, 56.7% for Trump, for Clinton, 43.3%. YouTube live stream averages, Trump, 30,000 live viewers per stream, Clinton, 500 live viewers per stream on average. In percentages, 98.4% for Trump, 1.6% for Clinton. Instagram, Trump, 2.2 million followers, Clinton, 1.8 million followers. In percentages, 55.0% for Trump, 45.0% for Clinton. Reddit subscribers, Trump, 197,696, Clinton, 24,429, Hillary for prison, 55,228. In percentages, Trump 71.3%, Clinton 8.8%, Hillary for prison 19.9%. Bottom line, more than twice as many Reddit users think Clinton should be in jail as should become the next president of the United States. I'm still reporting from Washington. Good day.
Trump's election was so polarizing that family members were defriending other family members on Facebook because of their opinions and political views. Something that Trump is excellent at is generating fake news, which is a con when it comes to using social media, but it also grabs everyone's attention and gets them talking, which is the end goal. Part of our reality moving forward is going to involve fake news and people believing only what they want to believe. For example, Republicans kept saying that Obama was not born in the United States, and even though his birth certificate proved otherwise, people still didn't want to believe the truth. I believe fake news shifts from the responsibility of the journalist to the consumer. For the longest time, it was the journalist's job to publish the facts and uphold integrity. But now, with social media, anyone can easily say, "Hey, that's not true, I don't believe that," and spin the entire story and get others to believe the same. That all leads to the consumer deciphering the integrity of the news. Social media is not all bad, though. I think social media, especially for political campaigns, is one of the best techniques you can use. You reach your entire audience just by clicking one button, and then they like and share, creating a bigger buzz, grabbing the attention of more people. It's the best way to advertise, and it's the most cost-effective because it's all free. I personally love how powerful social media is and the effect it has on just about everything. I think that's why being in the digital age is an awesome thing to experience, because it's my generation fueling it and creating the beginning of something new. Elections and any other political campaigns are from here on out going to be run much differently, and getting to be a part of that change is being a part of a new piece of history.
It's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling